Have you ever wondered if a single dollar coin sitting forgotten in your home could secretly be worth a fortune? What if the coin you received as change years ago is actually one of the most searched collectible coins in America? What if collectors are willing to pay huge amounts of money for the exact Eisenhower dollar that you already own? Today on CoinLore USA, we are uncovering the incredible story of the United States Eisenhower dollar, a coin filled with history, mystery, and hidden value. And before this video ends, I will show you the rare signs and valuable varieties that every collector hopes to find, because one small detail on your coin could make all the difference. So stay with me until the very end. The story begins in a time when America was celebrating greatness. The world had just witnessed mankind land on the moon. Millions watched as astronauts stepped onto the lunar surface. It was a moment that changed history forever. At the same time, Americans were remembering one of their most respected leaders, President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a war hero, a military commander, and the 34th President of the United States, to honor his legacy and celebrate America's achievements in space exploration. The United States Mint introduced a brand new dollar coin in 1971, the Eisenhower dollar. People were amazed when they first saw it. It was large, heavy, and unlike any dollar coin most Americans had seen before. On the front was the powerful portrait of President Eisenhower. On the back was an eagle descending onto the moon while holding an olive branch, a symbol of strength, peace, and victory. The design was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission patch, making this coin a tribute to both a great president and one of humanity's greatest accomplishments. Millions of Eisenhower dollars were produced. They entered circulation across the country. People carried them in their wallets, dropped them into cash registers, spent them at grocery stores, and placed them into piggy banks. Most people never imagined these coins would one day become collectible treasures. Years passed, decades passed, and many Eisenhower dollars disappeared into drawers, boxes, attics, and forgotten collections. But something interesting was happening. Coin collectors began discovering that certain Eisenhower dollars were much rarer than others. Some contained unusual mint errors. Some featured rare varieties, and some possessed unique details that made collectors willing to pay impressive prices. Imagine this. You are cleaning out an old family drawer. You find a dusty coin album. Inside are several old coins. Most appear ordinary. Then suddenly your eyes land on a large dollar coin. You flip it over. There is the famous eagle landing on the moon, the Eisenhower dollar. At first it seems like just another dollar, but then you notice something unusual. A strange marca double design, an unexpected detail. And that is the moment every coin collector dreams about. Because sometimes a tiny difference can transform an ordinary coin into a highly desirable collectible. One of the most famous Eisenhower dollar varieties is known among collectors for having distinctive design differences on the reverse. These varieties are carefully examined by experts. Collectors spend hours studying the eagle, the lettering, and the details around the Earth and Moon, looking for signs that separate common coins from scarce ones. Many people unknowingly own these coins. They simply never knew what to look for. This is why knowledge can be more valuable than the coin itself. The eagle on the reverse is especially important. For collectors, the eagle is more than just a design. It is often the first place they inspect when searching for rare varieties. Every feather, every line, and every detail matters. A small difference that most people overlook could attract significant attention from serious collectors. Now imagine finding one of these unusual coins. You post photos online. Collectors begin contacting you. Questions start arriving. People want close-up pictures. They want to inspect every detail. Suddenly, a coin that seemed ordinary has become the center of attention. This is exactly why Eisenhower dollars continue to fascinate collectors around the world. They combine American history, presidential heritage, space exploration, and the excitement of treasure hunting. But there is something even more important: condition. A coin preserved in excellent condition is often far more desirable than the same coin showing heavy wear. Collectors love coins with sharp details, bright surfaces, and minimal damage. That is why many Eisenhower dollars, kept safely for decades, can attract strong interest today. Now let us talk about the reality. Not every Eisenhower dollar is worth a fortune. Many are common and trade for modest premiums above face value. However, rare varieties, error coins, silver issues, and exceptionally preserved examples can command significantly higher prices than ordinary pieces. That is why every collector examines their coins carefully. Because the next valuable discovery could be sitting in a collection right now. Maybe in a box, maybe in a safe, or maybe in your own home, and that possibility keeps the excitement alive. Every coin tells a story of history, a story of people, a story of time. And the Eisenhower dollar tells one of the most fascinating stories in American numismatics, a story that began in 1971 and continues to inspire collectors today. So before you spend or ignore an Eisenhower dollar, study the eagle. Examine the details. Look for unusual features, because you never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. And if you own an Eisenhower dollar with interesting markings, unusual design features, or rare characteristics, it may be worth researching further and consulting experienced collectors or professional grading services. The next great discovery could belong to you. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe to CoinLore USA. Like the video, share it with fellow coin collectors, and comment below. Have you ever found an Eisenhower dollar in your collection? Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and remember, sometimes the most valuable treasures are the ones people overlook every day, and now we have reached the end of this incredible Eisenhower dollar story. What started as a simple $1 coin turned out to be a fascinating piece of American history. A coin that honors a great president, celebrates the moon landing, and continues to capture the attention of collectors around the world. Remember, not every Eisenhower dollar is rare, but some varieties, errors, and high-grade examples can be far more desirable than most people realize. That is why it is always worth taking a closer look at the coins in your collection. You never know what hidden treasure might be waiting to be discovered. The next valuable coin could be sitting in an old drawer, a forgotten coin jar, a family collection, or even in your pocket right now. If you enjoyed this video and want more rare coin stories, hidden coin values, and exciting collector discoveries, make sure to subscribe to CoinLore USA. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends and fellow collectors. And most importantly, leave a comment below and tell us, have you ever found an Eisenhower dollar? Do you own one today? Or have you discovered any unusual coin that surprised you? Your story might be featured in a future video. Thank you for spending your time with CoinLore USA. Keep searching, keep collecting, keep learning, because every coin has a story. And one day the coin everyone else ignores could become your greatest discovery. Until next time, this is CoinLore USA, signing off. Happy collecting and good luck finding your next hidden treasure.